Hello, and how do you do? This is Steven with a Film Friday update. It is Friday, the 23rd of June, 2022. I wanted to share with you a little bit about what's going on today at Swamp Castle. We are in the dry season right now, not so much rain happening, so that's why you see these jugs that are here sitting on the hugel beds. We want a slow trickle of water. We don't want it to come up too fast because we don't want to encourage runoff. So we just fill up a jug, poke a couple holes in it, crack it open a little bit, and that's going to help the water slowly trickle out so it doesn't rinse anything away. Another thing you might notice about Swamp Castle that may be a little unusual is that it's kind of pockmarked with a bunch of little holes here. Well, it's because I planted a whole bunch of little things. And I want to do a quick run through and see what is germinating, what is starting to grow. I've seen a little bit more green this past week, and I'm really excited about it. So I'll point out a couple of the plants that I have grown, plus some of the volunteers that are here, the ones that showed up without me having to do a darn thing. Like all the peas, for example. There's peas everywhere, and especially along the top edge here. So whomever was here before I started gardening in this spot, you can see my little, I call those tiny pine trellises, or TPTs. Those are helping the peas gain a foothold up there and stay healthy. Lots of peas growing all over this. I also found some sunchokes. There is a sunchoke plant over here. This little guy seems to be doing pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and let him do his thing. A couple different plants. Let's see, there's another sunchoke on this side of Swamp Castle, right up there, sort of on the rise. And again, lots of peas going out around here. Now, one of my favorite vegetables is the radish, and they also grow pretty easily, so I'm happy that those are the ones that I like. So I have a couple radish little sprouts showing up here and there, and they kind of look like that. Really happy that those are popping up here and there. Let's see, and also I'm a big fan of beans. Here is, I believe this is an annihilator bush bean that is growing in here. It's popping out of his shell. Really excited to see that as well. There's another one in the back, and let's see which one of those two outcompetes the other. I didn't plant any potatoes in here, but not sure what this is. It could be a potato. I reckon we're going to see what that is later on in the season. And then another thing that I wanted to show before I wrap things up is a more recent addition. I put some sunflower seeds in here. So I'm on the back side of Swamp Castle. This is the side that needs some development. But you can see some Sepp-Holzer grain sitting right here, this rye hybrid. Gosh, it's a beautiful plant. The grain is gorgeous. But I came back here to show you my sunflowers. They are sort of like along the edge of Swamp Castle here, and I've mulched over them to protect them from too much water wicking away. So before I wrap things up here and we head back to base camp, I'm going to be watering all of my little sprouts that I see. I'm going to spot water them. I also have the jugs up there to sort of help charge up the hugel. We want the hugel to retain moisture, but I want these plants to grow. So I'm going to go ahead and water those today before we leave. Well, that is it for today's edition of Film Friday. We are at Allerton Abbey at Wheaton Labs. Thank you for watching, and enjoy your day. If you like this sort of thing, why not come out to the forums at permies.com, where we talk about gardening on hugels, homesteading, and permaculture all the time.